Right, Rajiv, backup. Now, this is actually something which has come from one of our viewers at Morphogenics, tweeted us about this, and his question really was, I would be glad if you could review some latest external drive-based or online ways of backing up personal data.
Because I think it's very important, strangely, that we haven't done a story like this, and strange that most people seem to ignore it, because this is pretty much what every one of us is using, doing, and must be on a daily basis.
So there are 2 or 3 aspects to this, and let's just go through them. One is simple backup. And there used to be a time when backing up used to be a pain. You would have to put in floppy disk after floppy disk to back up your data.
And it used to tell you, so many floppy disks required, have them ready. That's
and it was a pain. Now you just connect an external drive, backs up in a matter of minutes. If you have an Apple product, then you
there are many other solutions which are all automated. You don't have to do anything about the backup.
The time machine can take you back to any minute if it works.
If it works, yes.
So as you know.
So lots and lots of different ways of not just backing up, but adding external storage, and many different ways of doing it. Those need to be plugged in, those that are on a network, on a cloud, and even more exciting stuff. I think the options are fantastic.
So let's just take you through some of these options. Interestingly, what Rajiv just said, the cloud, we're talking so much about cloud computing. Did you know you can have your own personal cloud? Take a look at this.
Storage devices are breaching new barriers. From automatically taking backups to having cloud capabilities, these bring in more flexibility to storing and accessing your data. Western Digital's MyBook Essential external hard drives have often been cited as reliable storage drives, and the latest iterations are no different. Featuring a sleek and stylish design and full USB 2.0 and 3.0 support, this device is future-proof. It comes with the software, the WD Smartware Visual Backup, which is a breeze to set up. All your data gets neatly categorized under various heads such as pictures, documents, and so on. If the hard disk is on and the automatic backup is enabled, then it will on its own take backups of all the data. But we did find the software a little buggy. It crashed on us a few times and auto-categorization isn't always correct. Still, it's a neat little feature to have. Not a storage device in the purest sense, the Seagate GoFlex is a media dock with network capabilities priced at 5,750 rupees. You can connect it to your system, but you will have to plonk down an additional investment of 6,000 rupees for a GoFlex portable drive for the network dock to work. Get yourself over to the Pogo Plug website to activate the product and register yourself. The ease of use is one of the strongest points of the interface. Makes accessing your files, sharing them over another network a breeze. The best part, you can even access your data not just from a PC, but also from mobile devices running on iOS, Android or WebOS. From network docks, we move on to a network attached storage system or NAS. The iOmega Home Media Network Drive packs in a 1 TB capacity and helps you set up your own cloud server to share files. The web interface of the cloud server is smooth, and all it takes is a trip to the iOmega website. Get registered and get your own cloud up and running. It does lack app support for mobile devices at this point, which the Seagate offering boasts of. But iOmega plans to launch apps for the iOS platform soon. Another neat little feature is being able to extend your storage capacity by connecting another hard drive via USB port.
Okay, let's just stay with viewer queries now. This is in Ask Guru, and here's a question that Remy George has. Are flash players for phones different to the ones present on the browser? Are they needed for anything other than playing YouTube videos? And the answer is yes. And I don't know, in the iPad you certainly can't use flash.
Yes, that's really the biggest controversy of them all, isn't it? But obviously, big difference between those mobile browsers that can do flash and a desktop or a laptop, and of course operating systems. But in a sense, they're all trying to play .swf files. So in whichever way they can really do it, that's what they do.
But I have a broader question. I wonder how long is Flash going to survive, or at some point HTML5 and everything else is going to come in?
No, I mean,
or is Adobe going to go and make up with
what numbers of years are you talking about? Obviously, HTML5 will somewhere take the market, but right now it's small.
But I don't know, a lot of content providers are saying, if you're pumping out content which you cannot see on an iPad, for example, it's a serious concern.
Yeah, but still the percentages are very, very small. Other than people from the whole Apple domain that are seeing most of the big sites.
Anybody publishing to a tablet, you're worried about the fact that you can't that people can't access it on an iPad. You are concerned.
But I would
If you're in
still
a
say
tablet
Flash will survive. It has a lot of legs underneath.
Well, let's see if they'll make up with Apple at some point. We are going to take a break right now. Lots more still to come, including some interesting ways in which you can play music in your car.